The course is called Creative Nonfiction Graduate Workshop, and I think most of the time, this is my first time teaching it, but I think most of the time it is simply graduate students writing a variety of essays. But I knew that I wanted to do this class a little bit differently. Even before I had started thinking about the course exhibit initiative, I knew that I wanted them to engage in a single subject. I knew I wanted them to think about a subject that was important to them, that mattered to them, something they were obsessed with. And then I wanted them to investigate it by writing a series of different kinds of essays in different kinds of forms. So an essay that unfolds as a list, an essay that unfolds as a glossary, an essay that unfolds as a meditation, and a number of other things. The title of the exhibit, Arts and Crafts, on the one hand, it suggests a sort of primary engagement. Usually they work with pen and paper or the computer or a typewriter or whatever it is they write with, and that's it. So they have words and paper. What happens when they have to arrange something on a table or choose artifacts or build something? I think asking them to do that makes them think about what they're making in different ways and how narrative can be deployed and constructed, and in many of the cases here, how narrative is a shared experience. I mean, it's always a shared experience, but when Brian Matthews asked me to participate in the course exhibit initiative, the thing I was excited about was the fact that I had control and power over 12 really smart, interesting, and talented graduate students who didn't really have a choice whether they wanted to participate. If they wanted to take the class, they had to do it. And then I could force them to do things that they normally wouldn't do, which is like to work with physical artifacts. And what would that mean, and what would that look like, and what could they possibly make? I figured a great many of them would be perplexed and troubled by this, but I said, oh, we have the whole semester, we can think about it, we can brainstorm. I just worked closely with them, and the projects themselves arose out of the subjects that they were investigating. There's several steps where you're part of the process, and that's cool. The project came about when Brian Matthews, who lives across the street from me, and I were, according to him, in his memory, we were picking up branches in our yards. I don't really remember that part, but I do remember us being in our yards and him saying, hey, you need to use the 3D printer in your class. And I was like, that sounds crazy. Can you make paper with a 3D printer? Because that's what I use. And but then he told me about the course exhibit initiative, and he gave me some links to go check it out. And I thought it sounded really cool. And so he just basically threw down the gauntlet and said, do you want to do this? And I said, sure. I sent probably 1,000 emails to, and my students sent multiple emails to every day saying, Scott, can we do this? Can we do that? And Scott would always be like, yeah, I don't see why not. So it was really fun and easy, especially because the person that we were mainly collaborating with at the library, Scott, said that all things were possible. And that was really cool. I think my favorite part, the two things are coming up with an idea or helping a student realize an idea. For instance, Amy had the idea for the snow globes. She wanted to make snow globes. And I think it was my idea that she should cut up poems and put them inside there. And then she did that, and I thought the effect would be really cool, and it is. But that's partly because of the fact that her poems are so great, and the lines that she chooses, doesn't matter how they fall. They always create really interesting narratives. Yesterday, when we were putting this together, was also my favorite part, because it was seeing things that had been evolving over the course of a semester actually taking material form, and the ideas that you had being realized in a matter of an afternoon was pretty astounding, and I liked it a lot. One of the things that I'm really proud of with this exhibit is that the students have not only produced good work and built interesting exhibits, but many of them are working in areas that are extremely difficult to write about. Personal tragedies, addiction, issues with body image. So I feel like a lot of these exhibits are representative of how brave and how much risk students are taking.
Shanti, 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 shanti. Shanti, 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 shanti,
Nachalat Binyamin, that place in Israel, you gotta come, all handmade. Every Tuesday and Friday we're here. Everybody's welcome. I'd love to see you.
One of the rules of this market is that the artist must be selling the stuff. Fantastic, the idea, because then you have connected with the people. Hi, how are you? It's so great to see you.
Look at it. You know, yesterday it was pouring down with rain, and today is absolutely lovely sunshine, happy people.
I had a dream last night, I was standing on a cliff.
Wake up, sewing on the machine, bring it here, finish work, buy in the market. It's good life.
I love it. I love the open air market. I mean, the weather's beautiful, the people are very friendly. I like looking at local artists. You don't have things like this back in Houston.
Zavram.
60 cents. I love the artisans.
And there's a lot more stuff here than we have in Toronto.
No, they're very, the work here is just beautiful.
I never thought that I'd be standing on my head.
Standing on my head, and here I am again.
I made it, made in Israel.
Dream last night, I was standing on a cliff.
Nachalat Binyamin is a really good place for me to express, to show my things. It's a good stage for me.
Had a dream last night, I was flying over cliff.
We come from London. We've been here before.
Many times.
And we have actually bought presents here for our children and for our friends.
Land on the ground, so I can land on the ground now. Land on the ground.
Time went by and here I am again.
Hey guys, it's Emily, and today I'm back with another paper crafts episode. So during this paper craft, you're going to learn how to create really cool geometric wall art. So the only things that you're going to need are colored paper of your choice and anything that can cut paper, so like scissors, an X-Acto knife, things like that. So let's get started. So on my desk right here, I have 3 different colors of paper. I have, of course, pink, blue, and yellow. So, to start off with the yellow, I have 4 different pieces of paper that are equally sized for each color. So in all, you're going to need 12 pieces of paper. We're going to learn how to make these, which are little pieces of modular origami. Is a Sonobi unit. So first off, let's learn how to make these. So on a piece of paper, you're going to fold it in half, like so, and then you're going to fold it in half again. So you're going to fold the halves into half. Okay, then you can unfold all of your folds. So as you can see on my paper, it's kind of hard to see, but I have three different folds. So now you're going to fold your paper like this again, and then you're going to fold one side here and one side here. So you're getting that image and shape of this. So, and then you're just gonna tuck this little triangular piece down and fold this inside of this pocket here. So can you see here? You're just gonna fold that inside, just like that. And then you're going to fold, and then again you're going to do the same thing with this other side. So you're going to fold this little triangular piece down, and then fold this side into this flap. So. And now you have yourself a Shinobi unit, and also if you want to, you can just fold these little triangular flaps down, just so it's easier for the final project. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all of my units. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces. So we have 4 yellow ones, we have 4 pink ones, and we have 4 blue ones. So you're going to take one of each color, which meant one piece with blue, yellow, and pink. So you're going to set aside one of them, and as you see that you can fit this little triangular spot into this pink flap, so you're going to do that like this. And then so you're just going to crease like diagonally just like that a little bit. And then you're going to fold this in. So you're kind of creating a triangular shape, just like this. And so, see how you can tuck this pink piece into this little flap here? You're going to do that. So now you have this little diamond-shaped thing, and so you are going to add in the final piece, which is this yellow one, like this. And you're just gonna put that in there, then tuck this blue piece. cut this yellow piece in and tuck this last yellow piece in. So, now you have what is called a little Toshi's jewel. So, now you're just gonna make a bunch of those with the paper. Okay, so now we have all 4 of our little Toshi jewels. So now I'm gonna grab some string. So I have some string here that's really thin and stuff like that. So I'll just grab some scissors so I can cut it, and then we can hang these on string. Geez, that was loud. Anyway, so I'm just gonna cut some string, about a reasonable piece of string. So this is a good piece, so I'm gonna be tying a lot of knots in it, so this is an okay piece. And remember, at the end you can always cut some string off, so that's not a problem. So the thing you're going to do is cut a lot of, is to put a lot of knots in this, so when it's fitted in a hole in one of these, that it won't fall down. So one knot won't be enough, obviously. So you're just gonna put as many knots as you can to where you think it's reasonable. Okay, so as you can maybe see that I have a little knot here. So, okay, so I have a little knot right there, and I bet you that'll be enough to stick through one of these and still be able to like hang something. So, okay, so I'm betting that either one of these tiny holes right here will be good enough, but then again it won't hang correctly. So maybe, just maybe. Okay, so I can probably stick it through one of these holes. You can't really see it, but it's really tiny. So I'll try to stick the little knot inside there. Just kidding, that would be really hard. So I'm going to stick it in one of these holes at the top, as you can see. They're a lot bigger, but I'm really hoping that this will work out. So I'm really trying to get that knot under there so it stays put. Okay. So now I can hang this and it won't come undone, hopefully. So now I'm just going to grab something to hang it on. I bought these little command hanger things, command strip hangers, and I'll pull one out so you can see it. They look like this. They're clear, and they're actually really good for hanging things up because they're so small, and it looks like the thing that you're hanging isn't hanging on anything. So that's good. So I'm just going to tie this in a knot on there. So now we can hang this on a wall or something. So I'll show you a picture or a slideshow at the end of this video of me hanging this up. So I'm just gonna create knots and string for the other ones. So yeah. Okay, so that was my last and final one. So these are my finished pieces, where we have the little Toshi's jewel and the string and the plastic at the end. So you could have done anything to hang them up. That was just my method of a good way to hang them on the wall. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. So please like it and comment down below for more videos where you would want for other DIY ideas. So thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. And thank you again.
This is David Jameson, President of the Greater Aiken Chamber of Commerce, inviting you to attend the annual Aiken's Making, an arts and crafts show in the parkways of beautiful downtown Aiken. Visit more than 200 unique crafters and vendors from all over the Southeast. For more information, call the Aiken Chamber at 803-641-1111 or find us at aikenchamber.net.
All candles. Say this one, Donnie. First, that was just a lot. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's not that we're gonna line it. I know. That's what my son is. He's like, "Mama, you got all these small candles." I haven't been going out a lot, so I thought about it.
Well, they're at my house. I've had people from Columbia and Atlanta come to photograph them at my house. I know it. Like I said, I was all over.
That's the secret.
I was all over Edisto Island and all that, trying to find them. Get back home, they're at my feet.
There will be no snakes.
No snakes.
No snakes at the circus. But you know what else is not going to be at the Cole Brothers Circus? Carly and Charlie. But that's okay. That's because we have the best job ever for the Cole Brothers Circus. We are advanced clowns.
Now, that's due to our...
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff at the circus.
Absolutely.
There's something at the circus for everyone, as a matter of fact. But boys and girls,
Doggone.
if you really want to go and see the Cole Brothers Circus of the Stars, yes, please remember to use your manners.
Very important.
Okay, ask your mom and dad nicely. You need to say something like, "Mom, Dad, may we please go to the circus?" Yeah, all right. You know how moms can be sometimes, though, right? She's probably going to say something like, "I don't know. Maybe we'll go to the circus." But what if she says, "I would love for us all to go to the circus."
Yes!
But
Really?
you need to be nice to your brothers and sisters and cousins, all right? Because every parent wants to give their child happy memories. Am I correct?
Yes, I think
that's right.
It's a baby Big Mouth surprise egg learn-a-word. Having fun with arts and crafts. Y. And what's that spell? Yarn! Y-A-R-N. Yarn. Now for a spelling surprise. Surprise! Monsters University! Shake, shake, shake. Pop. Always a monster surprise with Disney Pixar Monsters University. Welcome, Scott Squibbles! And now, a spelling celebration. Thanks for cracking us up. Bye-bye. It's Baby Big Mouth! Subscribe for surprises. Surprise! It's a surprise party with colorful ooze. So let's see what putty colors we have and see what color wins. Ready?